This Land Rover Freelander 2 is our favourite small SUV. If you judge it on the standards of its engineering, price and spread of abilities, it's something of a modern miracle. But this, the Subaru Forester, is the quirky rival to a baby SUV that you may not have considered, and has never been too far behind. This new one should be closer than ever.
Right, now both of these cars should be more than capable of handling a little bit of light off-roading. Luckily, here at the Fifth Gear Playground, we've got more than enough facilities for getting a little bit dirty. I'm going to start in the Freelander 2 and set myself a benchmark. So, here we are, straight into the Freelander, and immediately this feels like a car that's going to look after you off-road. It does feel like a baby Range Rover. It just gives you this massive sense of confidence that you're going to go anywhere vehicle. Now, if you want to be a little bit more severe, first gear, and off we go. Oh, immediately, the ride height seems fairly compromised. That could be the exhaust. That's some underbody cladding. Did feel slightly uncomfortable there, as it felt like we were scratching the bottom off the car. Still, this is a Land Rover. It'll go forever. Next test. I don't know where we would find, I don't know, a set of ruts made of bamboo. Oh, here they are. Because this is something that most owners would encounter, is wicker off-roading. Again, nothing shakes, nothing rattles. Apart from the camera mount, this is quite a steep hill. All we do, second gear, a little bit more throttle.
The Freelander gets around with no problems. How will the Forester cope?
It feels very rolly. I mean, it's got plenty of grip, but by any normal standards, the handling's bad. And also, this engine, we've got a petrol unit in here with an automatic gearbox, and this is the worst gearbox I've ever had the misfortune to encounter. It kicks down into like second gear at 50 miles an hour when you try and put your foot down. You try and go up a hill, it just feels like it's really making the most out of every little... Listen, this is awful. Let's see how much ride height this Forester really has got. Oh, not quite as much as you'd hope for. That's the exhaust, so don't worry about that. That's probably the sump, and that's probably about £1,000 worth of damage. We just want to test a little bit more of the bounciness. Hold tight, camera people. This is going to be bumpy. Well, it seems to be soaking it up pretty well, even though it is quite wobbly. Hate the engine, hate the gearbox. Pretty much hate the car. So, conclusions. Well, to be honest, this one was a bit of a whitewash. The benchmark Freelander 2 is still our favourite small SUV. It drives really well off-road and it's ultra-confident. On-road, it's a real surprise. It drives more like a car than you expect. The Subaru Forester, on the other hand, well, it looks more like a car but drives more like a boat. It's cheaper, but it also feels it. It might be new, but it isn't any good.